this is Mrs. Sebastian, and we are going to look at Unit 2, Lesson 4, Surface Area of Prisms and Cylinders. So our first problem says, find the surface area of the given prism. So the surface area, we're going to have to find all of the surfaces there. So I've got 2 of these squares for the top. So I've got 2 of those, and those are 12 by 8. So I've got 2 of those, and I'm going to add it to the next ones. I've got 2 of these sides over here, and those are 8 by 10. And then I've got the front and the back. So the front and the back are 12 by 10. So now I'm just going to do the math, okay? So 12 times 8 is 96. So I've got 2 times 96 plus 2 times 8 times 10, that's 80. And 12 times 10 is 120. So now I'm just going to continue to go through. Okay, 2 times 96 is 192. 2 times 80 is 160. 2 times 120 is 240. Now I can just add them all up. So I've got 192 plus 160 plus 240 is 592 centimeters, and area is always squared. Okay, now we're going to find the lateral area of this same prism. So what the lateral area is the area of the base. The perimeter of the base. Perimeter of the base times the height. So the perimeter of the base is 12 plus 8 plus 12 plus 8. So that would be 40. And now we're going to multiply it by the height. The height of this prism is 10. So the lateral area would be 400 centimeters squared. Okay, find the surface area for the given cylinder. Use 3.14 for pi and round to the nearest whole number. So what we're going to do here is we're going to find the area of both ends here, and then the area of the side. So they've got it as a simple formula of 2 pi r squared times the height plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, that may not look simple, but that's all we're doing is finding the area of the ends there we go, and then finding the area of the rectangle in between. So I'm going to plug in what we know. We've got 2 times pi times the radius. Well, we don't have the radius here. That line goes all the way across. So I have to divide that by 2 because the diameter is 2 of the radii. So I'm going to put a 4 here. And the height is how tall is this thing? That's 15. And then 2 times 3.14 times 4 squared. The hardest part is just plugging it in. So now I'm going to go to my handy dandy calculator and I'm going to multiply 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 15. And I get 376.8. And then I'm going to do this part. So I'm going to do 2 times 3.14 times 4 times 4. And I get 100.48. And now I'm going to add those together. And I do get that the area is 477.28. And that is centimeters squared. Okay, now we are going to find the lateral area of the given cylinder. So we are going to, where's my pen? There it is. Okay, A equals 2 pi r times h. Okay, so what the lateral surface area is just the area of the sides. So we're going to say 8 times 2 pi. Let me erase that and put 3.14 times r, which is 8, and this one's already got the radius by itself, times 15. And now I'm just going to go back to my handy dandy calculator. 2 times 3.14 times 8 times 15. And that does tell me that the lateral area of this cylinder is 753.6, and that is centimeters squared. Okay, now our last one is find the surface area of the net. So all we have to do here is figure out the area of each of these rectangles and then for the triangles. So on here, okay, it tells me this side is 7. And I'm just going to kind of rewrite these, labeling each side. That just helps me. 7, so if this is a rectangle, this is 7. This side's also 7. Okay. So we've got 7 times 10. So the area of this left rectangle over here is 7 times 10. So this one is 70. Okay. The area for the right rectangle over here is also 7 times 10, which is 70. The area for this middle one is 4 times 10. It's length times width. So that is 40 centimeters squared. And then all I have left are the triangles. So triangles, the area is 1/2 times base times height. So I've got 1/2 times 4 times 6. So 1/2 times 4 is 2, times 6 is 12. So 12 up here and 12 down here. So now all I have to do is add them all up. So I've got 12 plus 12 plus 70 plus 40 plus 70. So when I add all those up, I do get that the area of this is 204, and this is centimeters squared.